We're at someplace very unique here in the city of Riverside, Tio's Tacos, and I'm here with Stephanie. Stephanie, I don't know how to start this. This is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your location here.
Well, basically, we've been here 23 years, and it started off as my dad's dream. He liked doing garden as a passion. Mm-hmm. So after hours for the restaurant, he would just come outside and do gardening. Since we would live next door, it was our backyard. So he just started doing it in his backyard, just day to day. And then it just started expanding. Yeah, and it just grew from there.
So let's start off. I literally can see the government buildings from right here. You're literally right off of Market and...
Mission.
Market and Mission, so the heart, downtown of Riverside. And as we pull up, we start to see all these Art Deco things outside.
Yeah.
And oh, by the way, there's actually a restaurant here.
Yeah.
So when you say he started off as a project, did the restaurant come first or did the garden come first?
Actually, the restaurant came first. And then off of that, it took 18 years for him to save up a lot of the things that he uses in his sculptures now. So a lot of the things came from the restaurant and a lot of things came from our home. What he's always told us, me and my sisters growing up, was that he grew up in Mexico. He didn't have a lot of things. He grew up poor. His father died when he was about 4 years old. So basically he's been having to work for everything that he's ever wanted. So he came over to America and he saw that and you come over and if you don't need a chair, you throw it out. A lot of the things are, garbage for some people and they just put it out on the sidewalk. And he felt like it was a bad thing for people just to put things out there because he didn't have that in his village when he was in Mexico. Wow. So he would have some kind of like attachment to things. Yeah. So instead of just throwing them out, he would find different ways of using them and not just using them once and then just throwing them out.
Take a quick tour here. What are some of your favorite things here in the garden?
My favorite thing in the garden would be a pond that's right behind you. That's actually where everything actually started. At first, it was just a little pond that my dad, we had a couple of fishes in there. But as growing up, I remember that I would use that as my swimming pool.
And I'm looking down as I was getting ready to step up and I realized I'm stepping on a dinosaur. That's not good. When you step on not good.
No, it's not good.
And as I look at the dinosaurs, which are in the cement, so they're not going anywhere, I'm looking at all these little trinket pieces.
Yeah, so all of these things, most of the toys that are here in the property, they're actually mine and my sister's toys that we grew up playing with. And the tools are actually from his tool shed that he had. So whenever something would break or something, he would never throw anything away. So all of the things that are in the cement, on the sculptures and everything are all things that we've used, touched, or handled in a point in our life.
Over here, we notice it's a nice area where people can actually eat too.
Yeah.
And enjoy the garden.
Yeah, at first it wasn't part of the restaurant, but the people started, asking questions and asked if they could sit in the back while they're eating because they enjoyed it so much. Mm-hmm. So we decided to actually make it a part of the restaurant and as a seating area. So the people liked it and yeah, it's great.
This is so cool.
My favorite thing at Tio's Tacos would actually be the TV.
Do you have any stats on this? Like how many bottles? How much time did it take?
I know for time it took about 4 months.
4 months?
He would work on it every day.
Wow, so all of the walls are bottles, just regular bottles.
Yeah, they're all bottles that have been used in the restaurant to customers and stuff like that. So instead of we go recycling them, we would save them. It took us about 10 years to save all the bottles. At night, there's different color lights in here. So it actually reflects out of the pyramid. Yeah. So it gives it a really cool look.
Oh my goodness, this is so cool. Did you help build this?
Yeah, we've always been involved in all the projects that are here.
Okay, now you said things from the restaurant were used out here, and I'm looking at a skeleton in the ground right there. Dare I ask?
Well, we always say when guests come over, we say that don't step on my grandma. It's pig bone. Yeah, there's all kinds of bones. No human bones. No human bones.
And what about dinosaur bones right behind you right here?
Those are actually from the, I think, they're from the carnitas, from a pig.
Oh my goodness. This is so cool.
And there's oysters too. The oysters, we sell oysters in the restaurant.
Oh yeah,
so they're oyster shells, yeah.
I see. And what's with the design here? Do you know?
My dad's a very strong believer in karma. He always would tell us, that if you do good things in life, good things will come back to you. So he did this to remind us and represent, what goes around comes around.
Where is he? Can you point him out here?
He's up on the ladder.
Just look at that. So while we're here, he's not working for us. No. He's working because this is what he does, right?
Yeah.
He's up on the ladder. But while we're looking this way, look at the roof. What? What is that?
Those are the toys that we grew up using. A lawnmower that hasn't, it didn't work. He put it up there. He did his version of E.T. Yeah, it's all our things up on the roof.
Stephanie, is there anything that he took from you to use as part of the restaurant that you were like, Dad, what? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to share it with us?
It's actually in the alley.
Oh, it's in the alley.
Yeah.
Can we,
Yeah.
Let's go check it out. So, give me the story. What happened?
So I was coming home from school one day, and my mom tells me, I think your dad did something that you're not going to be very happy with. And she was kind of hesitant on telling me what it was. So I got home and I saw that it was my bike. He had cut it up and just put it in the cement.
What is this? What's going on here?
It's like a mosaic of the sea, under the sea.
Okay. Yeah. So now I see all the walls are blue and everything, and then you cannot help but notice this wall. This is crazy. How long did it take to make this?
This one actually took a little bit longer, but I believe it was about a month. And it was, we would work on it with my dad, my sisters, and me, and he had a couple other guys helping him. But yeah, this is something that we did probably about 10 years ago.
Really? It looks still fantastic after 10 years.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, when you walk around, Stephanie, I mean, do you feel proud of all the spots that are here?
Yeah.
So horchata, what exactly is horchata?
Horchata is a rice milk.
So every day these are made fresh?
Yeah. And we make them about 3-4 times a shift.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you go through these?
Yeah.
And what's your favorite?
My favorite is chia.
That's a big shrimp cocktail.
Yeah.
Carne asada. All right. What is your favorite thing to eat here?
The catfish.
Oh, the catfish?
Yeah. It comes with like a garlic sauce that's really good.
What's like the thing? When people come to Tio Tacos, what are they typically ordering?
You'd be surprised, but I think now it would be more the seafood, more like the tilapia, the catfish, the shrimp cocktails. It's all my dad's recipes too.
Really?
Yeah, so if he's not out there, he's in here. He's keeping an eye on them, and it's all his recipes. We're trying to keep it authentic from where he grew up, so yeah.
Sure. So there you have it, another very unique place here in the Inland Empire in Riverside. Finally, the food.